Yes, we're going live. All right. Good to see y'all today. What is that saying? Pop out your stream dashboard monitor. Okay, share your screen with your audience. Click this button to share. Okay. Okay, so we okay. Hi. My name is Michaela, and I'm here today because I wanted to um, these numbers and find out what's going on in 2026. So I'm going to get right into it because this is going to be short. And here we go. So we know that we just left out of a ending year, a completion year, a year of a lot of over the hill violence that had to come to a head last year. Uh, a lot of things were stopped in its tracks. A lot of arguments, a lot of dissension, a lot of just, just overall confusion, and also a lot of dreams fulfilled. A lot of new things that were started, but the thing about starting something in the 9 year, it doesn't last very long. It'll last for a while, but it's usually not in the best interest of the person to continue to do something in the 9 year or start something new in the 9 year. The 9 years basically you're supposed to be getting rid of stuff, letting stuff go, going in a direction to complete stuff, have stuff that you've already been working on for years or a couple of years, and now it's time to come to a conclusion. Is it worth keeping? Is it worth moving forward with? Or is it just time to say, okay, this chapter has ended and now it's a new chapter. Okay. So with that, what's going on now is that the universal year now is a 46. See, I do my numbers much different than most people. Most people follow a standard rules and control type of number system. In my world, in my world, I follow Michaela's world as far as numbers are concerned. And so when I say 46, I add up the numbers the way they're supposed to be added up. And what that means is that even though is a new year, it's a 46 new year, beginning year, first starting year. But the numbers that precedes the actual beginning season of the first year is a 4 and a 6. So 4 automatically tells me that it's a restrictive type of year, a year where you have to build a foundation, know the ins and outs of everything, piece together every little detail, because details are very important in a 4 energy 1 year. So details according to how do you want to maneuver, how do you want to build your legacy, how what should you expect, make sure you have all your paperwork in order, make sure documents are in direct contact where you can find them. Overall, to just make sure that you are doing something positive to build a structure that will stand the test of time with the 4. And but the energy is still a 1 year, a beginning year. So, and with the 6 is telling me that it's a year also of responsibility within the 4 energy, where you're supposed to build your foundation, have your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and but with the sense of total responsibility, total responsibility to family, to educate people with love and kindness and caring. So, but you're still in that 1 energy year because it's a universal 1 year now. So, but you have the help of the 6 which is the Venus energy. So it's saying that you have to do this with love and kindness and respect, and not overwhelm somebody of being too overbearing like a mother or a father. And also, but just have everything in order. Have your numbers in order, have your letters in order, have your contracts in order. Do all the little tiny particular little details that's needed to make this foundation strong. Don't leave out anything, because there's going to be changes in the next year that will say, okay, where's that paperwork and where's those contracts that you were supposed to do the year before, which is this year. So the thing is that you have to like really put your feet to the ground and build this foundation bit by bit. It is not going to be easy, because the four has to fight against being trapped, getting trapped with negativity and people that want to bring you back down. So you have to maneuver these issues, because there are people that's going to have energy towards you that you're going to say, oh wow, why is this happening, why are these people so negative? Because there's in the four, there's always an enemy that's hiding, seeking, that doesn't like what you're doing, because you're trying to build something solid for yourself or for the future of the country and whatever it may be. And here you have people on the sideline saying, oh, it's going to fail, it's not going to do right, oh, let's talk bad about that person, or let's do something bad to that person so that they can, so that their foundation can collapse. So we don't want that. So you just cross your T's and dot your I's with everything this year. And know that you have to go out on your own. You have to do things on your own. You're not going to get the help that you normally do. But you know what? That's okay. Just treat everything with a respect of kindness and love. And that Venus energy will get you through this. But just stay steadfast and do what you have to do with this energy, because this is what we're walking into now. So everything that is no longer useful to you, you must leave that in the past. The past is the past. If it is no longer youthful for you, then it's time to just move on. So let me see. Okay. So I'm going to go into the first month. So the first month energy is an 11 energy, because when you add the first year to the second year, and it becomes a 47 now. When the 47, when you add those numbers together, you get the number 11, which is a master number. So there will definitely be a lot of inspirational things going on. The energy is about uplifting the crowd in a way that they have never known before. There's going to be a lot of people that's doing things out of pocket, out of sync, not of the norm. So these things are going to impress a lot of people. So with that being said, I don't want to stay too much on that. I just want to give like little things so that y'all could get a hint of the way I work and the things that I do. Okay. And let me see. Let me see. So I'm gonna just jump into February, and February is the 12th. So with that energy, that's because with the 11 we added on to, or the 46 originally we added on to, so that became a 48, which equals a 12 when you break it down. If you want to break it down, because you really don't have to, because we could stay in the 48. But this is telling me that again, the enemy is there. Even with the country, the enemy is there. The enemy is watching and seeing ways that they can destroy and manipulate, so that the country, people in general, will not be able to maintain what they're trying to build. But steadfast, stay fast, because if you stay to the course, you will overcome all of this. Also, there's energy where a lot of things have to do with prophecies, legacies, things like wills, um, things happening under the ground. I'm just like throwing stuff out because it might affect individuals or might affect the whole country. So I'm just throwing it out there. So the eight has the energy of looking underground, looking underneath, secrets that have been hidden, things that will be forced to the forefront and be shown, and not only to the world, but also to individuals that didn't know what was going on, but will now also know what's going on. But this is in the month of February. So February is going to be very interesting. A lot of truths are going to come out in February. A lot of hidden truths from people that probably have been trying to hurt you or say things, and there will be bad things saying. There will be bad things said about the countries at large, at different countries. I won't get into that, but I'm just giving you a scale. So when things come around, you say, "Oh, she did say that." So the 12 is definitely shows me that there's some dissension in the group, that there are people that just want to talk bad or see something bad in you so that they can bring it out and let the world know, oh, this is what this person does, this is what this person does. But don't despair. You stand steadfast and do what you have to do to build your empire, because again, this is your seed that you're planting in the ground, and it's definitely going to grow. If you plant it right, put it in the soil, cover it up with some dirt, water it, and give it a lot of sunlight. It's going to grow, but not without people or things happening to try to make it collapse. But steadfast, because things will work. Just believe in yourself and believe that you can do this on your own, as a country, everything. And this not does not only go for the United States. There's a lot of other places that's going to be feeling this too. So steadfast, like I said, stay the course and you will prosper. But you have to plant that seed properly. Don't plant negative seeds, because if you plant negative seeds, you will get negativity out of this. So the thing is, stay focused, do what you have to do so that you can grow your empire to the fullest extent. And a lot of numerologists is not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that. But this is what it's about. And the last one that I'm going to do is the March, which will definitely add up to a 49 if you use the 46 number from the beginning. So the 46 plus the month 3 adds up to a 49. So that's a 13. So again, now you really have to look for these papers and these documents. And even in government, there's paperwork that's going to come out that has to be found, that has to be implemented. Where's these papers at? The government's going to be running back and forth because they're going to try to make sure that they have their stuff right. So if they don't, it's going to be a problem, because things are going to fall apart until they have that paperwork constructed the right way so that things could go the right way. And this also goes for individuals too. Get your paperwork in order. Make sure that you know the ins and outs and everything. Ask questions. Who's doing this? What's doing this? Why are they doing this? When are they doing this? Ask question, people. Even in government, they need to be asking and trying to find out the questions and stuff that they need to know that will help their country, and also individually, things that you need to know that will help and direct you and guide you in the right way. Okay, this is all I'm going to give you for right now. I might be back later on, not today, but I just want you to think about all the things that I said. And we're going to move on because I got a lot to tell y'all. I've been off for a long time. I had to really get through stuff. And so now I think I'm going to be back for a while. So with that being said, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you think about what I just said. And hopefully you'll enjoy what you hear. And hopefully you'll actually see it coming to pass. And then you'll say, she has something there. And it's just not no bullcrap. It's the real deal. So with that being said, I am so happy that you have joined me today. And I hope I put a bug in your ear that will make you understand that, you know what? Numbers are serious. And this is what the numbers are saying. And that, have a good day. Ciao. Love you.